Are you feeling like your body isn't what it used to be? Perhaps your legs ache or feel weaker, as if they're slowly giving up on you. Maybe you've noticed that getting up from a chair, walking down the hallway, or climbing stairs seems to take more effort than it used to. These aren't just signs of aging. They could be indicators that bad habits are weakening your legs faster than you realize. For many of us, we don't even notice the small choices we make every day that slowly chip away at our strength until it's too late. But here's the truth, these bad habits can be stopped. Your legs can become stronger again. It's not too late to take action. You don't have to suffer through pain or weakness. You don't have to just accept that you're getting older. Your legs, and your entire body, can still serve you in the way you need them to. It's about making the right choices, changing the small habits that are damaging your body, and replacing them with ones that will make you stronger, healthier, and more empowered. In this guide, we'll be exploring the 10 bad habits that are silently weakening your legs and how to take control of your health, strength, and mobility to reverse these negative effects. The truth is, many of us have developed habits over time that unknowingly contribute to leg weakness, discomfort, and pain. These habits often feel like second nature, things we've done for years without a second thought, but they're doing more harm than we realize. The great news is that change is possible. You don't need to make drastic shifts in your life overnight. You don't have to become a gym fanatic or overhaul your entire routine in one go. The key here is consistency and intentionality. By making small, purposeful changes, you can gradually rebuild the strength in your legs, increase your mobility, and improve your quality of life. You'll feel empowered to take control over your health and your body again. The first step to reversing the weakening of your legs is understanding how it happens. These habits sneak in slowly over time, often without us even realizing the toll they're taking. Some of them are subtle, like the posture you maintain while sitting for hours. Others are more overt, like not moving enough or not incorporating strength-building exercises into your routine. And then there are habits related to nutrition and lifestyle, things that might seem minor in the moment but have a significant cumulative impact on your legs' health in the long run. Why is this important? Because your legs are not only your primary means of mobility, they are central to your overall independence and well-being. Weak legs can make simple tasks, like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or even walking across a room, much more difficult. As these habits slowly take their toll, they can start to compromise your ability to do everyday activities. You may start noticing that your legs feel stiff, fatigued, or weaker than before. The thought of standing for long periods may become daunting, or climbing stairs might feel like an insurmountable task. What's even more concerning is that leg weakness often leads to a vicious cycle. The less you move, the weaker your legs become. The weaker your legs are, the less likely you are to move. This can quickly spiral into decreased overall activity, reduced muscle tone, and even chronic pain. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be this way. The good news is that these habits are reversible, and you can break free from them with the right mindset and action. We're not talking about a quick fix here. We're talking about setting yourself up for long-term success with gradual, consistent steps. By recognizing the habits that are weakening your legs, you'll be able to stop the damage before it gets worse and start taking action to reverse it. The process won't happen overnight, and you'll need patience along the way. But every step, no matter how small, is a step toward regaining control of your body and health. And that's empowering. As we walk through each of these habits, we'll go beyond simply pointing out the problem. We'll dive into actionable solutions that you can incorporate into your daily life. These aren't complex or difficult changes. Rather, they are simple and manageable adjustments that, when done consistently, will have a profound impact on the strength and functionality of your legs. For example, one of the main habits that contribute to leg weakness is prolonged sitting. Sitting for hours on end without getting up to move can lead to muscle atrophy, stiffness, and poor circulation, which in turn weakens your legs. But instead of advising you to give up sitting altogether, we'll focus on practical strategies like taking short, frequent breaks, standing up every hour, or stretching while sitting to counteract the negative effects. Another habit we'll address is neglecting leg strengthening exercises. Too many people, especially those over a certain age, think that strength training is only for bodybuilders or athletes. But the truth is, strength training is essential for everyone, especially as we age. Incorporating simple bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and leg raises can help rebuild muscle strength, improve balance, and maintain mobility. We'll guide you on how to start, progress safely, and find exercises that fit your lifestyle. Another factor we'll touch on is posture. Whether you're sitting, standing, or walking, poor posture can place unnecessary strain on your legs and joints, leading to discomfort and weakness over time. By focusing on mindful posture and body alignment, you can avoid these damaging effects. Additionally, we'll discuss the role of nutrition. What you eat plays a crucial role in supporting your muscles and bones. Without the right nutrients, your legs won't get the support they need to stay strong. We'll highlight the importance of a balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to muscle health and recovery. And most importantly, this guide isn't just about identifying and reversing bad habits. It's about building new, empowering habits that work for your legs and your overall health. These are habits that will make you feel stronger, more energetic, and more confident. You'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds to positive changes. So, stick with me as we explore each of these 10 bad habits in detail. As we walk through the causes and consequences, we'll provide actionable tips, guidance, and encouragement to help you break free from old patterns and step into a stronger, more empowered version of yourself. By the end of this guide, you'll have the tools and knowledge to transform your legs and ultimately, your life. It's time to take back control. It's time to invest in your health. Your legs are capable of so much more than you may realize. Together, we'll make sure they're up for the challenge. Let's get started. As we go through the common habits that are harming your legs, let's first acknowledge that this is an issue many of us face, particularly as we get older. The truth is, your legs do a lot of work for you. Whether it's standing, walking, lifting, or even just carrying you through daily life, your legs need attention and care to remain strong. Yet, many of us unknowingly sabotage that strength by living with habits that weaken and strain them over time. One of the most common habits that many people don't give much thought to is sitting for long periods. It's something that happens so naturally in our modern, sedentary lifestyles, whether you're working at a desk, watching TV, or just resting. In fact, many of us spend a significant part of our day seated. While sitting might seem harmless, it can actually have a profound impact on the strength and function of your legs. When you sit for prolonged periods, your leg muscles, especially the glutes, your buttocks, quads, the front muscles of your thighs, and calves, are not actively engaged. These are the muscles that play a critical role in your ability to walk, stand, climb stairs, and even balance. Without regular movement and activation, these muscles gradually lose strength. As you sit, the muscles in your lower body start to stiffen, making them less responsive when you need them. This can set off a chain reaction that leads to muscle atrophy, or the gradual shrinking and weakening of muscles. Muscle atrophy happens when muscles are underused. It's a slow process, but over time, it can lead to significant loss of muscle mass and strength. The glutes, quads, and calves are particularly vulnerable to this because they're responsible for a lot of the body's movement. If you aren't regularly moving them, whether through walking, stretching, or exercising, those muscles can become inefficient. This inefficiency can make everyday tasks feel harder. You may find it more challenging to get up from a seated position, stand for long periods, or walk without feeling fatigued or uncomfortable. But the problem doesn't stop with just muscle weakness. Sitting for long hours also leads to reduced circulation in your legs. When your body is in a seated position for an extended period, blood flow to the legs is restricted, which can cause stiffness and swelling. Over time, poor circulation can contribute to further muscle weakness, joint pain, and even conditions like deep vein thrombosis, DVT, where blood clots form in the legs due to prolonged inactivity. Additionally, sitting for extended periods can cause a tightening of the hip flexors. These are the muscles that help you lift your knees and bend at the waist. When you sit too much, these muscles remain in a shortened position for long stretches of time. Over time, this tightens them up and reduces your range of motion. This can lead to discomfort and a feeling of stiffness in your legs, hips, and lower back. It's also important to note that sitting too much can cause poor posture. When you're seated, you may find yourself slouching or rounding your shoulders, especially if you're sitting at a desk for hours. This improper posture not only affects your spine but can place added strain on your legs and hips, creating a misalignment that makes movement less fluid and more effortful. The overall effect of sitting for long periods is a decline in the function of your legs. Muscles that aren't regularly used become weaker and stiffer, joints become less flexible, and your ability to move freely diminishes. If you don't regularly challenge your legs through movement, your body will adapt by weakening those muscles, which further reinforces the cycle of inactivity and decline. So, what can you do about it? The key here is regular movement. The good news is that you don't have to make drastic changes to your lifestyle to counteract the damage caused by sitting. A few small, simple habits can make a world of difference in maintaining the strength and function of your legs. Start by breaking up your sitting time. If you're working at a desk, make it a habit to stand up and stretch or walk around for at least a few minutes every hour. This will keep your muscles active, improve circulation, and help prevent stiffness. Even if you can't get away from your desk, try simple seated stretches to activate your muscles. Stand up when you're on the phone, walk around the house while watching TV, or try standing desks if possible. Incorporating leg exercises into your routine is also critical. Simple exercises like squats, lunges, or even just standing on your tiptoes can help keep your leg muscles engaged. These movements don't have to be complex or done in long sessions. Just 5 to 10 minutes a few times a day can significantly strengthen the muscles in your legs. Furthermore, it's helpful to stretch your legs regularly to prevent tightness. Focus on stretches that target your quads, hamstrings, calves, and hip flexors. A good stretch not only keeps your muscles flexible but also combats the stiffness caused by long hours of sitting. Lastly, be mindful of your posture. Whether sitting or standing, maintaining good posture is vital for supporting your legs. Make sure you're sitting with your feet flat on the floor, your knees at a 90-degree angle, and your back straight. Avoid crossing your legs for long periods, as this can affect your circulation and alignment. Ultimately, while sitting for long periods isn't something most people think about, it has a significant impact on the strength and health of your legs. But with a little effort and awareness, you can counteract its effects and keep your muscles active, strong, and responsive. By making small adjustments to your daily routine, you can keep your legs functioning optimally for years to come. But here's the kicker. While sitting itself is damaging, it's not just the amount of sitting that's problematic, it's how we sit. Poor posture, such as slouching in your chair or crossing your legs for extended periods, can lead to muscular imbalances, stiffness, and misalignment of your joints. Over time, this can cause strain on your knees, hips, and lower back. These small, seemingly insignificant moments add up and can accelerate the weakening of your legs, which may start to make daily activities feel like a challenge. Another major habit that harms your legs is neglecting to incorporate strength training into your routine. Many adults, especially those who experience leg weakness, stop working out the way they once did. Whether it's due to fear of injury, lack of time, or simply not knowing where to start, avoiding leg strengthening exercises can lead to an enormous decline in your mobility. Your leg muscles rely on regular exercise to maintain tone, flexibility, and function. Without it, muscles become weaker, and you start to notice stiffness and instability in your legs. This makes it harder to do basic tasks like walking, getting up from a seated position, or carrying groceries. And then there's the issue of nutrition. Your legs, like any other part of your body, need proper fuel to function optimally. If you're not consuming enough protein, calcium, or other essential nutrients, you're not supporting your muscles in the best way. Nutrient deficiencies, particularly in vitamins and minerals that support muscle health, can contribute to leg weakness and pain. A lack of vitamin D, calcium, or magnesium can make your muscles cramp, stiffen, and feel fatigued, leaving you feeling less mobile and active. What happens when we ignore these problems? Over time, these bad habits cause a slow, but steady, decline in your physical health. Weakened legs increase the risk of falls, joint pain, and long-term mobility issues. Your overall quality of life can diminish as simple tasks become more challenging. Walking upstairs, standing up from a chair, or even standing for an extended period can become nearly impossible. These physical limitations often lead to a downward spiral, impacting your confidence and independence. But I want you to know that you are not alone in this. I know it feels like the world is against you sometimes, like you're fighting a battle that is just too hard to win. But the truth is, You can change this. You don't have to just accept the status quo. You can empower yourself with new habits that build strength in your legs. So what can you do about it? The first step is realizing that it's all about making gradual changes, breaking bad habits and replacing them with new, healthier habits. The key here is consistency and patience. Over time, even the smallest changes will have a profound impact on your body. Let's begin by focusing on your mindset. One of the most important shifts you can make is to believe that you have the ability to improve your strength. Even if you've struggled for years, it's never too late to make progress. You are capable of change. You can start today. Now, let's break down the actionable steps to get stronger legs. The first step is to prioritize movement. Start incorporating more movement into your day. Whether that's a short walk, standing up every hour to stretch or move around, or even doing simple leg exercises in the comfort of your own home, the more you move, the more you help your legs. You don't have to overdo it. Just getting up and walking around a few times a day can make a big difference. Next, let's talk about strength training. You don't have to go to a gym or start lifting heavy weights. Begin with simple bodyweight exercises that focus on the legs, things like squats, lunges, or leg raises. Even seated leg extensions can strengthen your quadriceps and help with mobility. Incorporate these exercises into your daily routine and increase the intensity gradually. With time, your muscles will rebuild, and you'll notice improvements in strength, flexibility, and mobility. Another important shift is focusing on proper posture. Be mindful of how you're sitting and standing. Practice sitting up straight with your feet flat on the floor. Stand with your shoulders back and engage your core. If you feel any tightness in your legs or back, take a moment to stretch. A few simple stretches every day can go a long way in improving flexibility and preventing stiffness. Finally, don't forget about your nutrition. If you haven't already, consider consulting with a nutritionist or doctor to make sure you're getting the right nutrients for muscle health. Eating a balanced diet with adequate protein, calcium, and magnesium can help keep your muscles and bones strong. Drink plenty of water to stay hydrated, and consider adding supplements if recommended by a healthcare provider. As you begin to implement these changes, you might face challenges. It's common to feel frustrated when progress seems slow or when you encounter physical limitations. But remember, the key is persistence. Even on tough days, keep moving, keep strengthening. Every step forward is a step closer to your goal. Success is possible. And it's not just possible for a few people, it's possible for you. Look at others who have made these changes, people who were once in a similar situation to yours, feeling helpless and weak. They started small, and they kept going. Now they walk with confidence. They've taken control of their strength and their life. You can do this, too. Your legs don't have to hold you back. They can support you, propel you, and help you reach your goals. So take a deep breath. Commit to just one small change today, whether it's taking a walk or stretching for a few minutes. These small actions, repeated over time, will add up to big changes. You are in control. You can do this. And the best part? You can start today. Let's get stronger together, step by step. Your success starts now.